right, here is fam. Look, they say winter is the time to build summer bodies, but I also know winter's a good time to prepare if you've got a summer wedding. And one person knows how to get you ready for that. That is Diaan Daniels, and he's here to guide us through 25 years experience and show us just what to look out for.
I think there's no better man to do it. So do you think we should go inside?
I think so. I think let's go check it out.
Let's go.
Diaan, I mean, this is phenomenal to be in the space. Thank you so much for having us. And I think it's a beautiful story that can be told of where this all started. And I think maybe that's the first place to start from. Where did fashion and the love for it actually begin for you?
Thank you for being here. It's lovely. The love for fashion actually started when I was very young. My mom is a very good dresser. She is very stylish. And she used to dress in the most stunning stuff. And what sparked my interest even more, they went to a beautiful event. I think I was 6 or 7, and she went to a fashion designer. And I can still remember her fitting this couture gown and the experience she had and how it turned out. So that's where it all started.
And you cater for the entire South Africa, basically, because you do bridal and you do bespoke suits. So you basically do everything.
I am a one-stop shop. I do everything, and in fashion, especially in South Africa, so many people is very specialized just in weddings and just evening. But I try to cater as an international, on the international board as well, like Gucci and Prada and all those people. They cater for menswear, they cater for children. They do basically everything. And that is what's so interesting, and also for my passion and my heart to every day have something different. I don't want to just make a wedding gown.
Yes.
I also want to tap into the men's market, because then you have all these different stuff that you can do every day and design for, so you don't get too bored, because I get bored very easily.
I'm sure you don't get bored though when you're making some of these, because I think there must be so much to play with and being able to bring a lot of these ideas to life. But I remember when my wife was trying to figure out which dress to go for, it's always like, I don't know which one fits. How do you guide a client to saying, I think maybe look at these options based on height, based on body, or maybe there's something else that you consider in your criteria?
It is actually how they carry themselves when they come to the consultation. I look at not just the outside, but what they are not saying. And also pushing them in a direction which they didn't think of, just because I've got a good eye as a designer of how the body works and what is trendy at the moment, and if she can wear something that's trendy. I've also got a gift actually, that I can see someone I can just meet them, and then in 5 minutes when I start designing, I can design something in 5 minutes and it will be perfect as how they want it. So I think it's that intuition that I have, and also about listening and looking and using all your senses as a designer.
I truly believe that you do have a gift, but how much percentage is gift and how much is the trend of the season? Because I think that a lot of people want to be trendy and want to be in, and it's all about the pictures, but how do you incorporate everything for that woman or the man to look amazing?
As a fashion designer, I think it's more about the gift, because the other stuff you can navigate. Once you have a gift and you are using it to your full potential, and you also have boundaries for your clients of what your brand is. You need to know who you are, what your brand is, what values you have in your business. Then they will honor that as well, and they have more respect for you than rather just say yes to everything. Because we can't say yes to everything, because at the end of the day, the client is not going to be happy, because they are not the expert. And sometimes it's very difficult to get there. Not everyone can be trendy, but every time we're in a new era and we can incorporate here and there things that is trendy.
I love that so much. Before we wrap up our time together, I need to ask the question, what's in trend now? Because I'm a little bit out of touch, and maybe someone's watching and thinking, I wonder what's the best place to go right now. Is it the feathers? Is it the sequins? Is it no shoulders? What is it?
In bridal specifically, what I see the trend at the moment is, and You know, it takes a while to get to South Africa as well. The big puffy sleeves is coming back again, or maybe an accessory that's a little bit more dramatic. That's something that you can add on to. And we're going into an era of a very plain gown. And then the opposite is very fully beaded. So we still do it, but there was the new trend where we have the little top that's beaded and the skirt plain. Now it is the opposite. It's either plain or either very busy. But it's just a trend. Doesn't suit everyone.
Diaan, before we get to make our way out of here, if we were to be going to an event, and now you've sat with us for longer than 5 minutes, it hasn't been sketching, but I'm sure you know a little bit of personality now. What would you dress us in?
I want to dress Carla definitely in a wedding gown. I don't know if you've ever...
wait.
Have you ever?
I've never had a wedding gown on my skin, and I can't wait for that.
I'm looking forward to seeing
And then
that.
you're going to play the groom. You must just phone your lady and say it's just for the shoot. Just call your
Let's go
wife.
get ready while I call my wife. We'll be right back. DMS fam, we spent the morning here at Diaan Daniels, and I think the suit looks really nice.
You look so dapper.
Thank you. I'm loving the bedazzled detail. If you've got a wedding coming up, just call me. I won't outshine the groom, but I'll make sure I look good. Because this lady is looking all things good.
Thank you. I definitely said yes to the dress, and I think when I have the ring, I'll put this dress right back on. What do you think?
I absolutely agree with that. It's looking fantastic. How's it feeling?
Oh, it's feeling so comfortable. I've never ever been in a wedding dress before, and I think this won't be the last.
I've got a feeling she's not going to want to take it off. So you stick around. We'll be back after this.